Hi, I'm Scott Thompson from Calais, also on the U32 board. Small school grant metrics. It sounds so comfortingly technical, doesn't it? But as you can see, it's intensely political and even moral. Seems to me that you are facing a decision whether to take action reinforcing the great American inequality machine, or to make a modest but significant stance in favor of genuine real-life equity, to support the words that crop up so frequently in the documentation. You know what I'm talking about, right? This is the structural propensity, even of a growing economy, to transfer wealth preferentially from poorer to richer, from country to city, from younger to older generations, from public domain to private hands. What this does is to set in motion a negative feedback loop, or sucking whirlpool of doom, if you prefer, that is implicated in virtually every single issue that we, all of us as an education community, face, from declining enrollment to poverty to substance abuse to the rise in special education needs and costs, even to the puzzle of how taxes, property taxes, can be constant in the aggregate over time as a proportion of the economy, and yet people are paying more. Unfortunately, this structural warp is normalized even in our minds. Nobody sees it as remarkable, what was just mentioned in Act 46, this translation of small school grants into merger support grants. Great. So as the hook comes out, I just hope that you will consider that aspect. You really can make a difference, and I hope you choose to. Thank you. Hi, thanks. Scott Thompson again, Calais, and U32. As I was reading the section of the report devoted to Washington Central, I had a flashback to my long ago youth and a girlfriend I once had. She was great, but she had an amazing knack for twisting my words and putting the worst construction on whatever it was that I was saying. In line with what you were saying before, Mr. Carroll, about the importance of strict attention to the letter of the law, yes, I just add that this is also a major act of interpretation. That girlfriend eventually went on to become a lawyer.
A mayor?
A lawyer,
Oh,
sorry. What I learned from this is that otherwise honorable people can sometimes resort to fighting dirty when they feel under stress, and that they can't really compete successfully if they fight clean. And it might seem strange to talk about the agency feeling under stress, but consider, whatever you might have made of Act 46 2 years ago, 1 year ago, all of that is completely overtaken and buried beneath the governor's maximalist agenda this spring. The budget proposal is like a steel choke collar with which to starve the public education beast. And Act 46 has taken on the role of a cudgel with which to smash its vertebrae. Sorry for the lurid phrasing, trying to hold your attention. The important part about this is, if I may consult my notes, the important part is that this, again, is political, and you need to be sensitive to the unenviable position that you're in at this point throughout the summer. you're going to be catching pressure from all sides, from the administration, from this ragtag group, but a ragtag group which nonetheless has the potential to awaken a giant. And it's important to bear that in mind and to try again to come up with the fairest, most equitable outcome you can. Thanks.